Witchcraft in Africa is not just a practice, it is a sacred tradition interwoven with the spiritual and cultural fabric of the continent. Long before colonialism, African societies believed deeply in the power of the unseen world, with ancestors, spirits, and deities playing central roles in their lives. From the highlands of Ethiopia to the jungles of West Africa, witchcraft has been practiced in different forms across the continent, each with its unique rituals, beliefs, and powers. At the heart of African witchcraft is the idea that everything, be it the earth, water, plants, or animals, possesses spiritual power. This power is harnessed through rituals, ceremonies, and magical practices. Most African cultures view witchcraft as an extension of religious practices, aimed at protecting the community, healing the sick, and connecting with ancestors. In fact, many of Africa's great spiritual systems, like Ifa, Vodun, and traditional African religions, include elements of witchcraft, blending the supernatural with the natural world. Historically, witchcraft was seen as a means of maintaining harmony within communities. The power of witches was both feared and revered, as they were believed to have the ability to influence events, either for good or evil. Witchcraft also had a spiritual dimension. It connected practitioners with ancestral spirits and deities who guided and protected the people. However, the arrival of colonizers brought a new wave of skepticism and fear, as European missionaries and colonists viewed African spiritual practices as primitive or savage. They sought to suppress these beliefs, labeling them as witchcraft and associating them with demonic powers. In contemporary Africa, the legacy of witchcraft is still strong, particularly in rural areas where traditional beliefs are more prevalent. Witchcraft remains an integral part of African spiritual practices, and its practitioners, often referred to as traditional healers or shamans, continue to wield significant influence. Despite the spread of Christianity and Islam, witchcraft is still practiced by millions across the continent, maintaining its grip on the African spiritual landscape. This section sets the stage for understanding the multifaceted nature of witchcraft in Africa. The connection between witchcraft and African spirituality is deep, complex, and woven into the continent's cultural and historical identity. But as we move forward, we will dive deeper into the rituals, beliefs, and the practitioners who keep these ancient practices alive. In African witchcraft, rituals and spells are sacred and deeply ingrained in the spiritual life of many communities. These rituals are conducted in sacred spaces like forests, caves, or ancestral shrines to invoke spirits, deities, and ancestors. African witchcraft is closely connected to the natural world, with elements like water, fire, earth, and air used to channel supernatural forces. A significant feature of African witchcraft is the use of herbs, amulets, and charms. These are believed to hold powerful spiritual energy that can heal or harm. In West Africa's Vodun tradition, priests use herbs to craft talismans that protect individuals from evil or bring good fortune. Similarly, magical potions made from roots and plants are used for healing or to curse enemies. Crafting these potions requires deep knowledge of nature and its spiritual significance. Rituals in African witchcraft are symbolic and highly structured. Initiates undergo intense training to recognize and communicate with the spirit world. These rituals often include dancing, singing, chanting, and sometimes animal sacrifices, all designed to invoke the spirit's presence and favor. Among the Yoruba people, the Ifa divination system plays a central role in understanding divine guidance through symbols and rituals, which help inform both personal and community decisions. Spells form another key aspect of African witchcraft. Ranging from protective charms to destructive curses, spells have the power to heal, bring wealth, or cause harm. A well-placed spell can change one's fortune or even cause illness or death, particularly when cast by practitioners with malicious intent. The concept of juju, a magical power or spell, is widespread across the continent. While juju is often used for protection, it can also be a tool for controlling others and causing misfortune. African witchcraft is a powerful yet dangerous practice. While respected, it is also feared. Practitioners of witchcraft are believed to manipulate the very fabric of reality through their rituals, spells, and magical items. Their power lies in their ability to influence both the physical and spiritual realms, maintaining balance and protecting their communities. However, with this power comes the risk of harm, making the practice both revered and feared. In African communities, witches hold a unique and complex position. They are powerful figures capable of influencing the spiritual and physical world. However, the term witch does not merely refer to someone malevolent, it often denotes a person with deep knowledge of spiritual forces, able to both heal and harm. Within African witchcraft, there are distinct roles. Traditional healers, also known as shamans or medicine men/women, are highly respected figures. They use their knowledge of herbs, rituals, and spiritual practices to protect and heal individuals. But when a healer taps into darker practices, they may be labeled as a witch or sorcerer, depending on their actions. Witches are believed to possess the power to curse individuals, cause illness, or even death, and their magic is often passed down through generations. Some traditions even describe witches as engaging in night flights, leaving their bodies to consult with spirits and perform sorcery. While witches and sorcerers are often feared, they are also respected for their spiritual power. Their knowledge allows them to manipulate the unseen world, influencing fate, fortune, and health. Unlike healers, sorcerers use magic for personal gain, power, or revenge, performing complex rituals designed to control others. The lines between witches, sorcerers, and healers are often blurred, but the key difference lies in the intentions behind their magic. Witches are also enforcers of spiritual justice. In many African societies, they hold individuals accountable for their actions, especially in matters like betrayal or social misconduct. Accusations of witchcraft can arise as a response to misfortune, illness, or unexplained events. The fear of witches can lead to witch hunts or trials, where accused individuals face intense scrutiny or punishment. The power of witches extends beyond personal influence. Witchcraft plays a central role in political and social dynamics, often influencing leadership, conflicts, and community harmony. In some cases, political leaders use witchcraft to secure their positions or eliminate rivals. This makes witchcraft an important tool in the struggle for power and authority within African societies. As we continue, we will explore how witchcraft intersects with politics and the power dynamics of African societies, revealing how witchcraft influences both leadership and social order. Witchcraft in Africa is not merely a spiritual practice, it is deeply interwoven with the political and social structures of many communities. The influence of witchcraft extends into leadership, social hierarchies, and even the outcome of political conflicts. In several African societies, witchcraft has been used as a tool for political gain, ensuring power, or removing threats to leadership. In many traditional African societies, leaders are often believed to possess spiritual power, which can be augmented by witchcraft. Some rulers, whether they are kings, chiefs, or military leaders, are thought to use witchcraft to protect their positions or maintain control. In some instances, witchcraft is believed to help safeguard against rebellions or to enhance the strength of a kingdom or empire. The use of magic to secure political power has led to the creation of secret societies or rituals that only the powerful have access to. These secretive practices maintain the leader's authority and keep the people under control. However, witchcraft also plays a significant role in challenging political power. Throughout history, some of Africa's most notable uprisings and rebellions have been fueled by accusations of witchcraft or sorcery. Leaders and rulers have often been overthrown after accusations of using dark magic to harm their people or manipulate events. In some cases, powerful figures accused of witchcraft were removed from office, while in others, those who opposed them used witchcraft to rally supporters or weaken their rule. In the social realm, witchcraft functions as a mechanism of control. Fear of witches is often used to maintain order within the community. For example, those suspected of witchcraft are sometimes socially ostracized or punished by the community to prevent instability. The belief in witchcraft influences how people behave, often encouraging conformity and obedience. In some regions, witchcraft accusations are used to resolve personal conflicts, with individuals seeking to eliminate rivals or punish those who have wronged them by invoking magical powers. The social impact of witchcraft is also evident in the role it plays in community dynamics. People who practice witchcraft often serve as powerful intermediaries between the physical and spiritual worlds. They hold the responsibility of resolving conflicts, enforcing justice, and maintaining social cohesion. This influence is not limited to rural areas. Even in urban centers, witchcraft practices are central to some people's lives, affecting their relationships, careers, and even political involvement. Despite the often destructive aspects of witchcraft, it remains a vital part of many African societies. It has been used to both uplift and control, to heal and to harm. Witchcraft's connection to power, whether in governance, social hierarchies, or personal rivalries, demonstrates its lasting impact on the political and social fabric of the continent. Witchcraft in Africa has evolved significantly over time, but it remains a powerful force in both rural and urban settings. While modernity, religion, and education have brought changes, the practice of witchcraft continues to thrive, adapting to contemporary realities while retaining its ancient roots. In many African countries, witchcraft is still regarded as a real and active force, intertwined with societal norms, politics, and personal lives. In today's Africa, witchcraft manifests in diverse ways, from traditional practices to more modern adaptations. While some communities maintain the age-old rituals and beliefs, others have incorporated witchcraft into their daily lives, adapting it to fit a rapidly changing world. The urbanization of Africa has led to a shift in how witchcraft is practiced. In cities, where formal religions and secular systems are prevalent, witchcraft may be seen more in the form of urban sorcery or occult practices. Some individuals engage in magic for personal success, wealth, or to overcome challenges in a competitive urban environment. Witchcraft is also a significant part of Africa's diasporic communities. African spiritual practices have spread across the globe, and African witchcraft has found a place in countries with large African populations, such as the United States, the United Kingdom, and parts of the Caribbean. In these areas, African witchcraft has often blended with other belief systems, giving birth to new forms of magical practices. Despite this, the core elements, spiritual power, connection with ancestors, and use of magic, remain unchanged. However, modern witchcraft has also faced challenges. As African societies continue to modernize, the role of traditional healers and witches has come under scrutiny. With the growth of formal education, the rise of Christianity and Islam, and the spread of global media, belief in witchcraft is often viewed with skepticism, especially in urban centers. Witch hunts, particularly those targeting women or marginalized groups, have also been on the rise, with accusations of witchcraft leading to violence and social ostracization. In some regions, witchcraft-related violence has become a tragic aspect of the modern practice, with individuals being publicly accused, tortured, or even killed. Despite the challenges, witchcraft continues to play an important role in addressing personal and societal issues. In many rural areas, where healthcare and resources are limited, traditional healers and witches are still sought for remedies and spiritual guidance. They are believed to offer practical solutions to problems such as infertility, financial struggles, or marital difficulties, making their power essential in the lives of many. Looking to the future, it seems likely that witchcraft in Africa will continue to evolve. The influence of modern technology, media, and global connections may bring new dimensions to African witchcraft. Social media platforms and online spaces are increasingly used to discuss and practice witchcraft, with spiritual guides and witchcraft practitioners offering advice and selling potions, charms, and spiritual services. As Africa continues to grapple with rapid modernization, urbanization, and globalization, witchcraft will undoubtedly adapt, maintaining its relevance as both a spiritual and social practice. Ultimately, the practice of witchcraft in Africa represents more than just superstition or magic. It is an enduring part of the continent's cultural heritage. From its roots in ancient traditions to its present-day adaptations, witchcraft continues to shape the spiritual, political, and social landscapes of Africa. Witchcraft in Africa is a complex, multifaceted practice that has evolved over centuries. It has survived colonialism, modernization, and the rise of global religions, adapting to new contexts while maintaining its core principles. From powerful rituals to the social and political influence of witches, witchcraft continues to play a significant role in African societies. As the world changes, so too does the practice of witchcraft, remaining an integral part of Africa's spiritual landscape. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating and powerful world of African witchcraft. We've explored its origins, rituals, and the influential role it plays in shaping societies across the continent. If you found this exploration insightful, don't forget to like this video, comment with your thoughts and questions, and share it with others who might be interested in learning more about African spirituality and witchcraft. For more captivating content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us bring more stories and secrets from the heart of Africa to the world.